Now, not all canny figures are the same. Scots, for example, are typically depicted as tight, clever, and calculating, but not as malign or threatening or alien. They're just an amusing part of the local tapestry. The Jew, on the other hand, often is a different kind of canny figure, clever and calculating, but a stranger, an alien in the midst of a host population. This kind of canny figure is what Christy Davies called the excluded enterpriser. Not a benign indigenous canny group, but strangers whose cleverness is associated with deceit and exploitation, and sometimes with cowardice and disloyalty. So over the past half century, the Jews that populate American jokes have moved away from being the excluded enterpriser to become more akin to Scots or Yankees. A different indeed, but not outside the imagined moral community. Lawyers, on the other hand, have lost moral standing. They're not only tricky and clever, but increasingly seen as malign and destructive. So in effect, lawyers and Jews have exchanged places. Jews are less envisioned as the demonized other and have moved toward becoming a sort of tolerated domestic group. And lawyers, on the other hand, from being a familiar presence whose peccadillos were the object of fun, have become more alien and threatening, more akin to Davies' excluded entrepreneurs. Well, there's more to the story, but no time for it right now. I would just say that in conclusion that this exchange is part of a wider domestication of legalism. Now everyone can exercise the Jews' traits of canniness and calculation. And there are misgivings about this, but they seem to be associated with lawyers rather than Jews. There's also a part of the next stage, it seems to me, is the association of women in the story. And can I just close by showing you on your screen, which I can't see here, but I take it a wonderful print from the year 1520 showing these three troublemaker types. The text says the lawyer with his book, the Jew with his meddling, and the woman with what's under her skirt. These three, it says, drive the world crazy. And as you've seen in the text of in the history of the check in the coffin joke, we've now moved from the Jew to the lawyer, and I can tell you now, but don't have time to demonstrate, that actually the joke has now shifted to a joke about women, about a woman burying, putting the check that her miser husband wants her to put in his coffin, and the woman who's described in the text of at least some versions of the joke as a good Christian wife, puts the check in the coffin. So everybody can be Jewish now.
Thank you.